John's home-based tradie business has outgrown his garage. With work starting to pick up, John wants to take on an apprentice, upgrade the work ute and move to an industrial shed. It was hard for John to get a loan because he has inconsistent income. John saw Toowoomba's Edge Lending, the business lending experts. Edge Lending was able to secure a loan to help grow his business by tapping into the equity in his home. Edge Lending Solutions, helping small businesses to grow.
What's wrong?
Wow.
Oh, he's good. He's got some skills. So is that good? Oh, you want light shoes, wouldn't you? Oh, let's. Oh. Oh. I think they're doing like a hey, you can't get the ball off my team. Yeah, possession. Okay, and back to him. Oh, okay, no, he's going for a shot. Or was he chasing one in the green shirt? Alright. Hey everyone, so we're just heading up on our way from our hotel down near the beach, all the way back up to see Crew at his big hotel where he is with his teammates, the Australian tour. They were playing futsal. But what I wanted to just stop and have a look at was, you know, one of the things that we have, like I'm from Australia, and those people who are used to having big yards and everyone sort of mucks around in the yard with their dog. Look, I'm not seeing really any houses with yards. Even when I see a house, there's no real yard. So everyone lives in 2 or 3 or 4 level sort of apartment blocks. You know, it's like units. So no one has a yard. So what happens is the kids and everyone comes out and they do all sorts of stuff. And so it reminds me a little bit of like almost a bit of a jail feel. So you can imagine like, you know, you're at work, you're in an office, you've got a cubicle perhaps, or you're in a car, you're in the confined space of the car all the time, you're doing deliveries, you go home, you sleep in a little box, you might have a little bit, and then you might have 2 or 3 hours of yard work. You get out inside the yard and you do your weights, you do your gym. There's all these boys out here working out. They look good, they look fit, they're obviously really consistent on what they do. You've got a heap of these guys behind us playing futsal. They've been here every afternoon, and you've got the kids and that are getting a little bit of training from a coach. Maybe it's like a neighbourhood, you know, one of the dads coaching, or maybe it's actually like a team that's doing some coaching, but everyone is here. And so interested to I'd really love to feel what the dynamics of that community means, or is it a bit hustle and bustle? Like for example, if I just decide to jump in on the workouts, is that going to be an issue because I'm not from here and they always use the bars at this time of day? Like, is it a bit prison style? You know, are there rules? Are there unspoken rules? I don't know. Anyway, very European. Just to remind everyone, we're in Lloret de Mar, which is on the Mediterranean in Spain. So it's been a really good trip so far. I'm going to do a wrap up tomorrow. We're getting on the flight tomorrow, but I thought this was very European, and also, you know, European is so multicultural now. It's not the European of what we would think European was back 100 years ago. So anyway, guys, we're going to keep rolling. We're going to see crew, but I just thought I wanted to do this and show you a bit of the community of Lloret de Mar. All right, see yous.
Okay guys, so we've been out and watched Crew play his futsal game. I'm going to say it right now, that was the worst game I've ever watched in my life. It wasn't a game, it was a jiu-jitsu comp. The Espanol kids were horrendously rough. Started really good. Crew's team drew, so that was a good plus. But anyway, so we've come back to Lloret de Mar, and it was late. It was like 9 o'clock by the time we got back here. So we have come to Miramar restaurant, which is near the beach. We've watched a beautiful moon rising, big full moon, which has been beautiful. I didn't want anything heavy because it's so late. So we've had a Greek salad, tuna steaks with a beautiful soy sauce and sesames and and yeah, look beautiful. You'll see the photos. And we also had then the steak done as well with it, and rice was with both. And look, I feel comfortably okay, but we did just get the dessert menu, so we may have something. And we've had a bottle of wine, so it's been really. Look, I can't fault any restaurant we've been to here yet. Like, we've never had a bad meal, which is nice. Like, every now and then you have that bad steak in Australia or that. But no, really good. Our lunch was really good after our grocery shopping today. We have eaten all the salami and the blue cheese. So we tomorrow we'll have our ham and our other cheese. So get our fresh piece of bread tomorrow. But we might have a look at the dessert menu and see how we go. And we'll bring you the rest of the day and talk to you tomorrow. See you guys. So guys, I'm just going to bring you the dessert I ordered at Miramar. So I got a Nutella and banana crepe. It's $15. No, sorry, yeah, $14. So isn't it sad when we order a dish, we compare it to dishes we've had elsewhere? So it's very similar to the macazitas we've had in Mexico, and very similar to the crepes we have in Thailand. We have the banana ones that have the condensed milk in Pattaya, but we also have these sort in Koh Samet, and they're probably about $3. This is $14. So really sadly, it doesn't compare. Look, it's nice. It's got Nutella and banana, but the crepe is quite rubbery. Whereas Koh Samet, it's a crispier, and the marquesitas are crispier as well. So, look, they're nice, but I wouldn't rebuy it for $14. So I let down on the dessert. But anyway, the meals were good. We're going to bring you the cost of the restaurant for tonight, and we'll see you soon. So just going to wrap up dinner tonight, guys. So it ended up being €87. So approximately 170 to 180, maybe 170 Australian dollars. Still freaking expensive, but food was lovely. We got to sit and watch a beautiful full moon over the ocean. I guess the atmosphere was amazing, and you can't surpass that, and you can't put a price on that. So, but just remember, when you're traveling here in Europe, it's really dear. Like, maybe we're a bit out of context with Australian prices, because we actually really don't go out and dine in Australia very much at all. So maybe that's a norm in Australia, but how do families sustain that? Like, I don't know the answer to that, but look, it was quite nice. It was 2 meat dishes and a salad, a bottle of wine and a dessert. And Scott and I shared all of that, which, you know, we do. We like doing that because we like to taste each other's dishes, so we share. So, look, quite nice. I'd recommend it if you were here. But there's so many restaurants here that I think more back in the back blocks is a little bit cheaper, but not heaps cheaper. Which is what we get accustomed to. You know, closer out of the water, the more expensive the restaurants are. But we're finding we've been to the back end streets and similar sort of price. So keep watching. We'll bring you some more restaurants here from Lloret de Mar. See you guys.
Superannuation is every Australian's most important investment. The decisions you make now can have a large impact on when you can afford to retire and the lifestyle you'll enjoy when you do. There are so many companies to pick from for your super, but did you know that you can also manage it yourself? Edge Financial Services can help you take control of your super and plan for retirement with a self-managed super fund. There are many different ways for you to invest in your future. To find out more about investment strategies that will give you the edge in retirement, visit edge.net.au today.